get cozy because it's about time I tell you why I even have a coach now. It's about time I tell you my origin, as I put it as. We're gonna do a timeline. Let's go. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Jay. Today is simple. We're just gonna talk about why I even started working out and why I even got a coach. Like, I know a lot of things, but clearly I don't know everything, so I just got a coach. And we're just gonna talk about it really quick. So I started working out back in 2020 because I was at my highest weight of 195 pounds. 195 pounds on a 5'4" girl is insane. So I got fed up with myself and I started working out. I didn't start working out the actual way everybody does because I kind of had some experience. So now we're gonna backtrack even more to 2016. Back in 2016, I used to work at a gym and I was about the same weight that I am now, which is 147 on the dot. So I was about the same weight, but I wasn't seeing any changes, and it was because of my eating habits. Back in 2016, I used to work at a gym and I kind of learned the way you should work out in a way. I learned that, you know, it should be by body parts and not everything all at once in one day, because your body's just going to. I'm not a personal trainer, so we're not gonna get into it. I kind of learned that way, and then I did some cardio, and I also did maybe once or twice a month I did some classes of, like, I guess HIIT workouts, and I dreaded them as it is. I would end up so sore that I dreaded them as it is. This is where I learned how many sets I needed to do, how many reps I needed to do, how heavy I personally think my body should do, how much weights as it is I should be doing. But here's the catch: my form was not it at all. I have so many videos of just how messed up my form was that it's insane. We're just gonna fast forward to 2021 when I started working out. I didn't start out just like how everybody does, which is being a cardio bunny. I mean, technically I did, but in my defense, I only did that for 1 week because, again, I already had the experience for 2016. So I was just like, you know what? We're just going to boom, go back to that because I cannot do cardio. I hate cardio with a passion, and I still do to this day. I kid you not. I probably did cardio for like a week for 3 days, and I was just like, oh no. I did 5 miles on the bike, but I was just like, you know what? I can't do this. I really can't. So this time around, I went on YouTube and I started learning about macros, and then I got an app, which was because I was just like, oh, okay, if I burn this many calories, I can eat this more. No, I didn't know. But it did get me some results. I think I probably lost 20 pounds by just me doing that, by working by myself, and then I plateaued. But at the same time, again, I was lifting and I felt amazing. At this point, the transformations were just boom, boom, boom. Like, I loved it. The transformation itself, even though it was 20 pounds, it was 20 pounds and I felt amazing. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to get a coach. So this is where I got my first coach, and I learned about macros itself. There's 2 different topics of it. There's like macros and micros, but we're not gonna get into it as it is. In a way, I learned how to meal prep, how I should be eating, what my maintenance is, I guess how to cut in a way. And to be honest, I loved it. I loved everything as it is, just because I got to learn a little bit more about myself, a little bit more about my body, a little bit more about macros itself, meaning I also lost more weight. I think I lost about another 10 to 15 pounds as it is. And then after 9 months of training with her and training that way, I was just like, you know what? I'm ready to go on my own. And so I did. I started lifting in a way that same way, not eating in that same way, if that makes any sense. I basically just did what I wanted to do, which was learn how to properly work out with better form, but at the same time learn more about macros, hitting my protein, hitting my carbs for the day, my fats for the day, and I was satisfied up until I didn't see any more progress, up until I felt as if I wasn't as strong as I should be, up until I was just like, what is this? And so I started adding cardio into the program because I was just like, you know what? How much worse can I get? This is where we started doing, I don't know if you remember, but this is where we started doing the running. this is where. So I would work out and then I would go out for my runs, meaning that's my cardio. Now, I don't hate it and I don't love it at the same time. Running is running. It's not my cup of tea, but to be honest, when it gets nicer out, meaning when it's not winter and it's not 19 degrees outside, I will be doing it again, because after a while, I actually enjoyed it. So of course I'm gonna get back into it. It's literally not happening anytime soon though. So I started running from like April, May till when it got cold out, so maybe till like September, October, and I was just like, okay, what now? I will still do my cardio at the gym. I will still have my lifts. It got to the point too, I think September was the month where I was just like, you know what, let's do 3 leg days and figure out the other two upper body workouts, because I was just like, I want to grow my legs, and that's still the main focus as it is. I made sure that when I spoke with my coach that was the goal. So the goal is to have strong legs, but at the same time have overall just good body shape. To be honest, I feel like everybody, once they start working out, they're like, you know what, I want the legs to be bigger or toned. I want my legs to be toned, and I want my stomach to go in, I want my body fat on my back, I want my back fat to go away, and they just work out the same stuff over and over. I don't like personally doing any of that. When I got my coach, we already had like a good program going on, basically. Like when I spoke to my coach, we kind of figured out in a way like, okay, this is gonna just slide right in, basically. Like this puzzle piece itself is gonna go here, and this is how it's gonna work. Okay, so and that's what we did. How I got my coach, I'm just gonna say it, I went and I trusted my gut, and I chose her only because I seen her results, and I figured as it is that if she knows what she's doing, I'm gonna get there too, but not the same way as her, you know. Like if she knows what she's doing, I am going to trust her process, because clearly I wasn't trusting mine as I should be, but I'm gonna trust her process to get me there where I want to be at. And so that's what we've been doing since December. And so from December up until now, I'm not going to tell you all of my macros, because it's obviously, macros just are not generally one fits all. Macros is one fits that one person, and that's it. You get me now, right? You get where I'm going, right? We've been locking in. We've seen the changes as it is. It's been maybe 9 to 10 weeks already, and we've seen the changes, literally seen how much stronger I've been getting, how much food as it is I've been hyper fixating, which is insane, because I'm usually the type of person that, all right, I'm tired of this, that's it, grandpa, I'm tired of this, grandpa. I'm usually the type of person that, okay, I'm just gonna eat this for a few days and call it a day. No, I've been hyper fixated on every single one of my meals, and it's amazing. Now I'm just scared that I'm gonna get so tired of them, and even if I stop liking it, it's all in your head. So we're gonna like it again. We're gonna add a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and we're just gonna fall in love with the process again. We're just gonna fall in love with the food that we're eating all over again, because I'm sorry to say, but that's literally the only thing that my body is okay with. And I say that my body is only okay with because I have from my perspective, I guess I have a very sensitive stomach, because I can't eat fried food. I don't like fried food as it is. I don't like greasy food. I can't do lactose. Like, I'm not lactose intolerant, but lactose itself would hurt my stomach really bad. Me and the air fryer, besties. Me and the pan, besties. But like, we don't do all of that. My boyfriend actually asked me if I wanted Chipotle yesterday, and I go, no. He asks why. I go, because I'm literally making my food right now, and I have an idea in my head of what I'm about to eat as it is. I have ahi tuna with rice, Brussels sprouts. So like in my head, I'm just like, got it. Sushi right here rather than Chipotle. And then I go, well, if I eat Chipotle, I can't eat my ice cream, my pineapple and cream ice cream. So it's like Chipotle or 2 whole meals that are gonna satisfy my sweet tooth. I'm gonna be eating spicy and sweet afterwards. Like, it's not rocket science. I just have to trust the process. So I went with sweet and spicy. So this is me telling you to trust your instincts, trust your gut, and to be honest, befriend them. Befriend the person, the coach itself that you're thinking of, you know, having as your coach. Ask them as many questions as you want. Well, as you possibly can without them getting annoyed, because I kid you not, I had a whole sheet of paper when I got on the phone call with her, and I asked her, what do we think of such and such? Like, And so she gave me my program, and I've been following it to the T. Well, not the working out program, the eating program, the obese. There's still days where I'm not as focused as I could be or should be, but I've seen the changes. I believe I started off with her at 155 through 157, and I'm 147. Let that sink in. 10 pounds, and I'm eating a lot of food. Like, the amount of pictures that I have is insane. It's insane. And the amount of pictures that I have of all the good food that I've been eating, insane. I love every single thing about it too. And again, I trusted her as it is. I've been following her for years, and like, when I say years, is like since I've kind of, I guess, first started, and it's paying off, to be honest. It's paying off at how more confident I am beginning to be, even though I was already confident. Like, it's just I'm getting the extra boost, okay? And it just feels amazing. Like, it just feels like I'm on top of the world. And I love the changes that I'm seeing with how much weight I'm lifting. I love how much I'm eating. I love the foods that I'm eating. I am enjoying this whole entire thing, and it's coming into its own circle, and I'm feeling just me again, but not the 2016 version of me, or not the 2021 version of me. All in all, I am very excited, just because I started this at the end of 2024, and now that we're into 2025, wow, like, I am finally giving myself the self-love that I deserve, and it feels good. Like, it feels good to be comfortable again in your own skin. It feels good to just have to go shopping and have to, in a way, kind of start looking for clothes that actually do fit and makes you feel comfortable. I just love the feeling of it, to be honest, of being able to just wake up and not having asthma attack. I love waking up in the morning and just being able to go to the gym. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, wow, like, I can't believe I took it all for granted on how much food I used to eat. I can't believe that I used to actually not eat enough. Undereat was insane. Like, the undereating, it's crazy. It was so crazy. And then the overeating part, like, that honestly got tiring. Like, that was not it for me anymore. Like, it got to the point where I thought that, having stomach pains and being bloated was normal, which is totally not. But yeah, that's why I picked my coach. That's where we're standing at. I'm already getting hangry, and it's currently 11 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. I'm getting hangry. Should probably go eat, but I'm gonna wait, because me and food, it's not that I have like an eating disorder, to be honest, but like, I always just want to I just want food. I love food a little too much as it is to give it up, a little too much that I want more of it, especially like when it comes to my Greek yogurt, especially when it comes to my ice cream, the ahi tuna. I mean, it's like, I want to eat till I'm full, but I should eat till I'm satisfied. I should not be eating till I want to throw up. I will catch you up on how my wellness is doing, how I'm doing physically, and how I'm doing mentally. I hope you enjoyed our chat, because I surely did. If you're new here, welcome. Goodbye. My name is Jay. I hope you have a wonderful day.